If a fat person wants to lose weight, he gotta declare himself a slim person. If a smoker wants to quit smoking, he gotta just say that he's a non-smoker. If a poor guy wants to become rich, he's gotta just declare himself a rich person. And I'm gonna tell you how in this video. Now you might say, but how do I declare myself slim if I am fat? How do I declare myself rich if I am poor? How do I declare myself a non-smoker if I am a smoker? Well, you don't. The thing that you need to do is that prove to yourself every day, little by little, that you are the thing that you want to be. Let's say you're a fat person. Every day you will use the affirmation of proving to your brain to make it believe that you are slim by checking little wins and achievements every single day. So you're gonna take a piece of paper and you're gonna put it on your wall next to where you sleep. And every day when you wake up, you gotta check a box of what you either did yesterday that was good. For example, I didn't eat anything sweet yesterday. Or something that you will do today. Today I won't eat anything sweet, so I will be closer to me being a slim person. If you look at it like this, it's easy. If you're a poor guy wanting to become rich, all you gotta do is do this one exercise for the next month and you will be closer to your goal. Like I told you, take a piece of paper and stick it up on your wall just where you sleep or where you pass regularly so you can watch it frequently throughout the day. On this list, you gotta put 8 affirmations, 2 for each category. First category is wealth, second is health, third is family, and fourth is love life. For every single of these categories, you're gonna put 2 things that you want to achieve, or are basically your affirmations. But for some people out there, if you try to write manifestation and affirmations in first person and it doesn't work, try to write them in third person. So for example, Toby is a great magnet for money. Money flows in Toby's life easily and without any suffering. That will be for wealth. For health, Toby works out 6 days per week. Toby eats only healthy food with only 1 cheat day per week. I'm giving you examples. For family, for love life, you're gonna write 2 affirmations or 2 things that you want to achieve. And every day when you wake up and before going to bed, you're gonna look at those affirmations and those sentences, and you're gonna affirm something that will get you closer to this thing. So if you read that money flows to your life effortlessly, you gotta confirm it by something. You gotta make your brain believe that money really truly flows in your life from all this direction effortlessly. And how you can do that is basically by you putting attention on something. Maybe it was a small thing that happened throughout their day, but get you closer to that financial freedom. Today I made $100, so money comes in my life freely and effortlessly. Tomorrow it will be more. Tomorrow I'm striving for $150. If tomorrow you make $70, don't beat yourself up. You're still making money, you're still going to the path of becoming financially free. In the health category, you may wrote down, I work out 6 days per week. And yesterday or that day you worked out, and you'll be like, well, today I worked out and it was 1 out of 6 days. So I'm getting closer to my dream body basically. Every day when you take a look at this piece of paper and you look at those sentences that you wrote down, you will say something to affirm those things. So if you want to quit smoking, if you want to become slimmer, if you want to make more money, if you want to break a bad habit, if you want to do anything in this world, you cannot just lay down and lie to your brain because it will not believe it. If you ask Elon Musk, putting rockets on Mars is easy job. And if you ask yourself, that's impossible, right? The ex-wife of Elon Musk says that in his biography or the book that she wrote about him, she mentioned that this is basically the Elon's world and we're just part of it. we're living in Elon's world. Whatever he thinks about, he does that. He basically thinks that putting people on Mars is easy, and this guy actually goes out and does that. How can you do that if you don't believe in that? If Elon Musk himself didn't believe that he can put a man on Mars, he would not do that, or build rocket ships, or build an electric car that's like one of the most popular cars in the world, or buy X, or do all these crazy things. He first of all believed that that's possible, and then went out and achieved. There was this study. This professor he divided his class in two groups. One of the groups took basically bottles of water, and they said bad words to these bottles of water for a week. And the other group said only positive things to this water. It's basically a glass of water, and people are talking to this glass of water. After a week or two, when they put the water, both of the waters, under a microscope, first of all they froze the water. The water that was speak to positively created a beautiful snowflakes like out of the movies. They were beautiful. On the other hand, this bottle of water that were spoken to terribly, they created these disturbing shapes that they were basically ugly. And this basically proves that the words you speak out loud can create your reality. If you believe it or not, that's the reality. If you say to yourself, if you beat yourself up every day, if you say that you're a loser, don't accept anything different to happen. But if you're a bit delusional, and if you say just positive things like you're a millionaire and you don't even have 10k in your bank account, but you're saying you're a millionaire, you're being delusional, you have better chances that becoming a millionaire than by being self-pity and saying all these negative things about yourself. I heard this story from this famous podcaster. This guy started this kind of exercise, and he said that he is a money magnet. Money comes into his life freely, and he went on some trip. The first day of saying these things, he found a penny on the streets. He picked it up and he used it as a confirmation that money really comes into his life freely. Now you might say, but it's just a penny, who cares? The next day, this guy continues. He's like, yesterday I found a penny. See, money flows in my life freely, effortlessly, and it's all great. The next day, this guy walks through New York or somewhere, and he finds a penny again. This penny looks kind of dirty. He's having second thoughts about picking it up because it's very disgusting, but he's like, it's a blessing, money flows freely in my life, so I might as well pick this coin up. He picks this coin up, puts it on the side of his bed, and the next morning he checks it up. He's like, what is this coin actually? He Googles it. This happened to be some very rare old coin that was worth like $5,000 to $10,000. See, this is how this magic works. By you using affirmations, by you confirming that money really flows in your life effortlessly, miracles will start happening. This guy that found the coin, he wouldn't know that this coin was worth like $5,000 or $10,000. It was just like a penny, like a single coin. But this coin turned out to be some very rare and very worthy penny. And that's how these affirmations work. If you just start small, if you literally go out today or tomorrow and find a little coin, don't be like, this doesn't work, it's just a coin, it's not gonna change my life. No, pick it up and be grateful. Use that as a confirmation for your affirmations and watch your life transform.